Hello everyone and welcome back to the Denver Broncos franchise. In week number 1, we beat the Raiders 24-20, and in all honesty, the offense did not look that good. In fact, neither offense really looked good. The Raiders were much better in the second half. The Broncos were much better in the first half. So, we eked out a win 24-20, and we'll take what we can get. We're currently leading the AFC West. So if the season ended today, as it probably should, right, we would be in the playoffs. So we're 1-0 and everyone else is 0-1. First thing we'll do, we've got some players to upgrade after last week. Most of it's going to be in the secondary, as we had I think it was 4,500 XP for every single defensive back. So that's pretty big. Caden Stearns gets an upgrade. Let's see what he needs. Bad in zone coverage. Honestly, let's just keep improving that zone coverage for Caden Stearns. Wow, big upgrade for him. +1 acceleration, +2 awareness, +1 jumping, +1 pursuit, and +1 tackle. Well, didn't upgrade zone, but it is what it is. Damari Mathis has an upgrade. What does he need to work on? Man coverage, really bad. So we'll throw some points into man coverage. Oh my god, another big upgrade. +1 man coverage. He also got +1 zone coverage. I'll take that every single day. He's definitely still got some potential. He's only 24. And he is fast. So 93 speed, 94 acceleration. So, if he can develop into anything, he could be a really good corner. Riley Moss has an upgrade. He, of course, had a pretty brutal fumble late in the game against the Raiders, which kind of allowed them to get back into the game. So, carrying is not a super big concern for him, but I definitely, if he's going to be a return man, don't want him fumbling a ton. He is absolutely horrendous in man coverage, so let's definitely work on that. +2 man coverage, and I will let the rest of it auto. So we'll just pretty much immediately get into the weekly strategy. And oh yeah, Sam Howell is the starter for the Commanders. Hold on, do you guys see that pass rating? Medium 13.8 medium passer rating. His deep is a 66.6, which is also not that good. We'll defend the inside run. I think it's always a good one to default to. I'm just gonna focus run inside. Like I said, I don't like outside run blocking. I feel like everything else is just bad. Like faster reaction to medium pass sucks. Faster reaction to short pass sucks. Faster pocket degradation really sucks. And blitz counter, slightly faster reaction to short pass. Blitz counter is not too bad, I guess. But we'll continue with run inside. And then, yeah, I'm happy with the people we're focusing on right now. Although, I don't know if Marvin Mims is injured for this week, because no, he had a bruised sternum, so he had a concussion essentially, so he was only out for that one game. Again, hoping for no practice injuries, and it looks like there are none on the defense, and also none on the offense, so that's great. Well, in that case, I think we can immediately get into the game against Washington. Let's get started. Denver once again at home, starting with back-to-back home games. Kind of a nice way to start the season. We'll take a look at the player spotlight as Javonte Williams on 31 attempts, had 149 yards and a touchdown. A great week for him last week. I did adjust the auto subs, so hopefully we do see Samaje Perine come in some more. If he doesn't, I'll continue to play with it, and I'll definitely make sure that Javonte Williams isn't getting an absurd amount of carries every single week. And we are underway here at Mile High, as Moss has taken back over the return duties after the really unfortunate fumble that didn't end up costing us the game, but it definitely made the game close. Russell Wilson had a rough week last week, very inaccurate for a good chunk of that game. We'll see if he can put together a better week this week. 14 for 32 is not exactly great, less than 50%. First down and 10 from the 24. As Denver takes over for the first time this game. We hand off to Javonte Williams. He's got some good running room to the right side, and that's going to be a pickup of 8. On second and short, probably be looking to run again. They've got definitely a pretty good defensive line. Pretty good defense in general, I would say, here in DC. Although, I guess we're in Denver today, but I think you get my point. No gain for Javonte, so it's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Broncos offense. And Russell looked to throw for the first time today. Maybe looking to run. Decides to set his feet and throw for Jerry Jeudy. It's deflected back into his hands and then dropped. So it falls incomplete, and the Broncos are going to have to punt. It's a 3-and-out. And the Commanders are taking the field, led out by Sam Howell, the second-year quarterback. But the first-time starter. He did start one game last season, I believe at the very end of the season. But now the full-time starter. He threw 4 picks in week 1. On 1st and 10 from the 33, Howell will take the snap and look to throw immediately. finds his target, and that's going to be a pickup of about 7. Let's familiarize ourselves with this Commanders team. Sam Howell, even though the lower overall, is starting ahead of Jacoby Brissett. They also have Jake Fromm down here. At halfback, they do have Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson, 2 very good running backs. Wide receiver, they've of course got Scary Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuel, Byron Pringle, De'Ami Brown. They have a pretty good wide receiver room. At tight end, their tight end 1 is Logan Thomas. John Bates is the tight end 2. He's actually who caught that last pass. And then Cole Turner is their 3rd stringer. On the line, they've got Charles Leno, Dalton Reisner, Nick Gates, Sam Cosme, and Andrew Wiley. And then on the defense, Montez Sweat. This front 7 is really pretty solid. Right end, you've got Chase Young, of course, super young player. You've got Jonathan Allen and Daron Payne. Like, look at their front 4 alone are all 80+ overall, which is incredible depth. David Mayo is the left outside linebacker. Cody Barton is the middle linebacker with Kenny Young. And then, of course, Jamin Davis. Apologies if I am pronouncing that incorrectly. Corners, they've got Kendall Fuller, Emmanuel Forbes Jr., Benjamin St. Just, and Danny Johnson. Free safety, you got Derek Forrest, and then you've got Cameron Curl. So really, like, a solid defense. I would argue that their defense is more well put together than Denver's defense, and people always say that Denver is a quarterback away from a Super Bowl caliber roster, as this is complete to Logan Thomas. He's pushed out of bounds and is injured on the play, a pickup of 8. Now 1st and 10 from the 48 as John Bates takes over as the tight end 1, and it's going to be a handoff to Gibson this time, and he has a pickup of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, wow, it is a completely empty set. Pat Surtain is lined up on a tight end for some reason. I need to change that. And Terry McLaurin is going to make a catch and make a man miss. He's pushed out of bounds at the 29 by Justin Simmons. I definitely need to make sure that Surtain is lined up against Scary Terry. So I have changed it, so now it is by overall, so Pat Surtain will always be on Terry McLaurin. So on 1st and 10, looking to throw again. Terry gets the catch, but falls while doing so. So it's only a pickup of 1. 4 for 4 for Sam Howell, though. Commander's moving pretty well. Howell will look to throw again. And steps up in the pocket, throwing on the run. And this falls well incomplete at the feet of John Bates. So now it's 3rd and 9. Can Sam Howell convert? Looking to throw. It's a screen play to Brian Robinson. This is looking like it's a 1st down. It's a little bit more, and he's inside the 10. He's to the 9. Inside the 10, it is 1st and goal. Sam Howell from under center. He's going to hand it off to Robinson, and Singleton makes a good tackle. Probably saves a touchdown with that tackle, as Robinson only able to pick up 1. Now it's going to be 2nd and goal. Still about 7 minutes left to play here in the 1st. From the 7, it's a fake to Gibson, and Sam Howell's rolling to his left, and he's met quickly by Baron Browning. Brought down at the 7, a gain of nothing, and it'll be 3rd down. Goal to go still. We'll see if Denver can keep them out of the end zone. From the 7, Howell's in the shotgun with Robinson back there with him. Looks to throw, rolling to his left. Hit as he throws, and it's going to fall incomplete. Looking in the direction of Terry McLaurin, I believe, but it does fall incomplete. It'll be 4th and goal, and Washington likely to kick a field goal. The kick is up, and it is good, as the Commanders will take an early 3-0 lead, as they have Mason Crosby as their kicker. I'm not sure if that's true in real life, but it is in Madden. Russell Wilson and the Broncos offense retake the field after falling behind by 3. And on the first play from the 25, it'll be Javonte Williams on the carry. Breaks this to the right side and falls short of the 1st down. Actually gets the 1st down. Okay, well, that was a favorable spot. So it's a 1st and 10 for Denver. And on 1st and 10 from the 35, we'll look to throw. And we'll just dump it off to Javonte. Makes a man miss. A huge juke. That was going to be a loss of 1, but instead it's a pickup of 4. And there we go. The auto subs are working. Samaje Perine is in the game. So that is a fantastic sign, as we'll hand it off to Perine. And he's got a bunch of green in front of him. Breaks this to the left side. A huge run for the backup running back, Samaje Perine. And he is to the 45. Javonte Williams back into the game after that. So maybe I will need to up the sub-in slider, because I do feel like he came back a little too fast. But we'll hand it to him again. Running game continues to work. A pickup of 4. You know, we'll take 4 yards every time. 2nd down and 6 from just outside the 40. Russ will look to throw. Looking for Dulcich. It's actually Troutman on the reception, as Russ was absolutely clobbered as he threw that, but it was accurate enough after the first down. 3.5 to play here in the first quarter still. Russ will look to throw, and we'll look to Troutman again, and he comes down with that. I thought for sure he'd have it knocked out, but it's a pickup of 7. Seems Russ throws to Troutman more than he throws to Dulcich. I'm fully aware that I am playing as Russ. 2nd and 3. It's a fake. And we'll look for Cortland Sutton, and he makes the grab. He's down at the 5. A big first down for Denver. He was under some pressure again as he was hit as he threw, but still made an accurate throw. P. Ryan's in the backfield once again, and it'll be a handoff to him. Can he punch it in? No, he can't even get close. They'll call it a pickup of 2, which I think is generous. 2nd and goal from the 3. Javonte Williams back in the backfield. We'll look to throw, and we'll look for Jerry Jeudy in the end zone, and he comes down with it. Touchdown, Broncos. Jerry Jeudy's first touchdown reception on the season, as I don't believe he had a touchdown from Russ last week. And the PAT up and good from Will Lutz, and the Broncos will take a 7-3 lead here early. Sam Howell and the Commanders take back over. Definitely looking to answer back. The offense looked pretty good for them last time they were on the field. Just had to settle for a field goal, though, as on an RPO, he'll find Jahan Dotson, who spins out K'Wan Williams, and then is brought down after a pickup of about 12. 1st and 10 from the aforementioned 36. And it's going to be a handoff to Brian Robinson. Singleton makes a great tackle once again. That was going to be a big run if Singleton doesn't make that tackle. On 2nd down and 7, out of the shotgun, Howell looks to throw. Rolling to his right. He's got good athleticism. Runs right into K'Wan Williams, who can't clean it up, but Randy Gregory does. And it's only going to be a short gain. It's going to be 3rd and 2 now, as that will likely spell the end of the first quarter. End of the first quarter, 7-3 in favor of Denver. Offenses both look pretty decent so far. On 3rd down and 2, Commanders looking to convert, keep the drive alive. From the 44, it's a handoff. Brian Robinson, I don't think he got it. He is just short. Josie Jewell in on the tackle, stops him just shy. It's going to be 4th and 1. Broncos retake the field. Russ 5 for 5 for 42 yards. First down from the 26 as the Broncos have the ball for the first time in the second quarter. It'll be a handoff to Javonte Williams, and he's not going to get very far. That is only a pickup of 2. On 2nd down, Russ takes the snap and looks to throw. Dumps it off quickly. That's Cortland Sutton on the reception. Jukes out one defender and gets the first down yardage with it. And he goes to the 37. 10 minutes left to play here in the half. Russ takes the snap and hands off Javonte Williams, but he's brought down. Only a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9. Play action. And looking for tight end Troutman, has it knocked out, and then it's nearly caught by Javonte Williams. Eventually falls incomplete. 3rd and 9 now, as Jerry Jeudy is completely by himself, and I am going to take advantage of that. Juke out one defender, can't make him miss, but still first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 in Washington territory now for Denver. Taking the snap out of the shotgun, Russ looking to throw. Looking down the field for Mims, who makes the catch inside the 10. Marvin Mims Jr. missed most of last game, makes a huge catch here in week number 2. Russ with the deep ball, what he's known for. Hits Marvin Mims Jr., the rookie, at the 9-yard line. What a dot. You know, I do a lot of trash talking about Madden as a game, but in previous Madden games, this defender would have had eyes in the back of his head and would have absolutely seen the ball coming for Marvin Mims. So I am really impressed by the fact that he doesn't just immediately turn around and go defend that. If he did, it was probably going to be picked. 1st and goal from the 9 after the big play. Russ by himself looks to throw, looking for Mims again in the end zone. He has it knocked away. 2nd and goal from the 9. It's going to be a handoff to Williams, and he's met immediately by Jonathan Allen. 3rd and goal from the 11. Who knows if the Broncos will be able to capitalize on the big play from Mims. And it's a throw to Cortland Sutton, and he's down at the 5 as Russ kind of just threw it short, and it's not going to be enough. On 4th and goal, Will Lutz is on the field looking to add 3, make it a touchdown game for Denver, and he does just that. It's going to be 10-3 in favor of the Broncos. 1st and 10 for the Commanders once again fizzled out last time, but we'll see if they can put something together this drive as Howell looks to throw on first down and finds, I think that's Curtis Samuel. And God, he would not go down. Only a pickup of 9, but felt bigger than that. I mean, he broke like 3 tackles. Second down and short from the 34. Gotta anticipate it's probably a run here, and it is. It's a pitch to Brian Robinson, but he's actually going to lose a yard, and it's going to be 3rd and 2. K'Wan Williams, who was ever present in week 1, is present once again. 3rd and 2 from the 33. Sam Howell out of the shotgun. He's actually looking to throw on 3rd and short, and it's intercepted by Alex Singleton. And he is going to be chased down by Howell, who brings him down, but that is another pick for the Broncos defense. They had 2 last week. Both were K'Wan Williams. This time, Alex Singleton getting in on the action, intercepts a ball. Excellent field position for Denver as they retake the field at the 26. 6 minutes left to play here in the half, as it's going to be 1st and 10, looking for Cortland Sutton, and he makes the grab, and he's down to the 4. Russ doing a lot better today, 10 for 13 so far, and hasn't really had a terrible throw to this point. He was hit as he threw yet again. And on 1st and goal, we're going to look to throw. And we'll look for Jerry Jeudy, but he's sacked before I can get the ball off. That's Cameron Curl. 2nd and goal from the 10 after that. And we'll look to get some of it back with Javonte Williams, but Jonathan Allen having none of it. And it is back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal from the 10. Russ takes a snap and throws it directly to a defender. I think that's Cameron Curl again. Just an inaccurate throw, and it goes straight to Cameron Curl. I mean, right at him. Commanders take back over. Russ just likes to give back to the community. And in this case, the community is the Washington Commanders. So on 1st and 10, it's a handoff Brian Robinson. He's got great blocking. It's a pickup of 15 and more. To the 37, it's a pickup of 20. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 37. 3.5 minutes left to play. Sam Howell takes a snap, hands off Robinson again, and he's met very quickly this time by Frank Clark. 2nd and 11 now. Sam Howell from under center. And hands off to Robinson again. And brought down by, I think that was Zach Allen. Definitely the lesser defensive tackle Allen in the game. So it'll be 3rd and 8. Can the Broncos make another stop? Help the offense out? No, they can't. Jahan Dotson on the reception. A nice little touch pass there from Sam Howell. And that gets them to the 42. They're in Denver territory. That brings us to the 2-minute warning. Still 10-3. Commanders looking to tie the game up before the half. On 1st and 10 now, post 2-minute warning from the 42. Howell all day to throw, and that's caught actually by Jahan Dotson. K'Wan Williams, who broke up a number of passes last week, can't break up this one. From the 35, Howell out of the shotgun, looks to throw on 2nd and 3. It's actually a screen for Robinson, and he's got some blockers. K'Wan Williams brings him down at the 24, but it's good for another 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 24. Howell to throw again. Rolling left, dumps it off to Robinson, who's brought down by Josie Jewell. But it is still a pickup of 7. 1 minute left to play. Scratch that 30 seconds as the clock burns way down. From the 17, Howell to throw. Right side, and it's caught by Curtis Samuel, who has the 1st down but is pushed out of bounds. 25 seconds left to play. Can the Commanders punch this into the end zone? From the 14, number 14 out of the shotgun takes the snap. Looking to throw. It's another screen. And this time, it's not getting a whole lot. A pickup of 4, and the Commanders will call a timeout. 2nd and 6, about 20 seconds left to play. From the 9, it's another screen, but launching it out of the back of the end zone is Sam Howell. Now it is 3rd and 6. Let's see if Howell launches another one out of the back of the end zone. He'll look to throw, and he does actually. Launches another one out of the back of the end zone, and I'm guessing the Commanders are going to settle for a field goal here. And they are. Mason Crosby lined up for a field goal attempt, and what a poor effort there from Sam Howell. As the Commanders settled for a field goal, it's going to be 10-6. Russ has been honestly very good, other than the one terribly inaccurate pass that threw an interception in the end zone. So, I mean, it kind of outweighs the good, honestly. So we'll take a look at that halftime report, see what's happening around the league. The Raiders are in Buffalo where the Bills won 21-17 and the Raiders fall to 0-2. In Ohio, the Bengals are beating the Ravens, and both of those teams are 1-1 now. Those are the two teams I would say are really fighting for that division win. In Jacksonville, the Chiefs have bounced back from their Week 1 loss and have beat the Jags 26-10 and are now 1-1. Commanders are going to start with the ball here in the second half as Dixon kicks us off, and this is definitely just going to be a knee in the end zone. It is, and then Sam Howell and the Commanders offense will retake the field to start us off in the second half. Sam Howell out of the shotgun from the 25 on 1st and 10. Brian Robinson in the backfield. It's carried to him, and he's met quickly by Josie Jewell, but the lineman helps push him forward. This is something you saw in the real NFL all the time that has not been in Madden, but like the linemen who are like just huge, strong dudes. I mean, they're the biggest guys on the field, helping push the running back forward. It's a really cool touch. 2nd and 5 after the Brian Robinson carry. He's in a completely empty set, so he's definitely throwing. Finds McLaurin, who goes down quickly, and it's going to be a 1st down for the Commanders. Fresh set of downs. Brian Robinson in the backfield again. 1st down, Commanders. It's a handoff to Robinson, and Singleton can't bring him down, but Moreau can. From the 43 on 2nd and short. Howell out of the shotgun again. Moving Dotson in motion. It's a fake jet sweep, and it goes to Brian Robinson. He's got a lot of green to the right side. Brought down by both the safeties, but it is another big gain for Brian Robinson. The run defense has not been great in these past 2 games. On 1st and 10. It's another run to Robinson, and he stays patient and gets a pickup of 5 where maybe it looked like he was going to lose some yards. 2nd and 5 from the 35. Look to throw. Left side. That's caught, and that is Dotson, I believe, on the reception. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Can the Broncos get a big stop here on 3rd and inches? And that's a false start, I think, actually. There's a penalty flag down. It is a false start. So now it's going to be 3rd and 5. Definitely not quite as easy. Sam Howell changing the play. 3rd and 5 from the 35. Howell takes a snap, fakes to Robinson. Across the middle, inaccurate, looking for Dotson. And it is overthrown. And it's going to be a field goal attempt for the Commanders. They actually elect to stay on the field. So on 4th and 5, Commanders look to throw. Howell across the middle finds Dotson, who gets past Justin Simmons and falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. On 4th down and 5 after a penalty and a failed 3rd down attempt, Jahan Dotson across the middle. Justin Simmons gets tripped up, I guess, and Dotson punches it in. Commanders have a chance to take a 3-point lead here, pending the Mason Crosby PAT. That kick is up, and it is straight down the middle. So the Commanders, with a touchdown, 8 plays, 81 yards, 13-10. The Denver offense has looked good at times, but it just has not translated into a lot of points. So we'll see if they can put some points on the board this time. The run game has been really hit or miss. We'll try it again and hope it's a hit. It is. Javonte Williams trucks over one defender, and he's up to nearly the 40. That'll be 10 rushes for 40 yards for him. On the fresh set of downs, Javonte Williams still in the game. It's a run to him yet again. Breaks a tackle, and he gets another first down. Now 11 for 50. Back-to-back big runs for Williams. We're going to go read option here. Chase Young is the man to read, and he's waiting on Russ, so we'll give it to Williams, who has another decent gain. That's going to be a pickup of about 9. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, although Samaje Perine is in the game now. So on 2nd and 1, can Perine get the first down yardage? He can indeed. It's a pickup of 2 or 3, and a fresh set of downs for Denver. It's been nothing but runs to this point. So on 1st and 10 from the 39, I'm going to go play action. Wilson off the play action, has to dump it off, but instead takes a sack. As soon as I saw Young get off his block, I tried to throw to Javonte Williams. It just did not happen in time. On that 2nd and 21, the run game has been working really well. If Javonte can get about 10 of those yards back again, I'd be really happy with that. Tries to break it to the outside. It just needed that block from Marvin Mims to be held a little longer. It's only a pickup of 2. 3rd and a very long 19. Russ looks to throw. Looking for Sutton, and it is just horribly overthrown. He was under pressure again, but man, that is a bad miss. And Denver will likely have to punt this away. Brian Robinson is having a day, 11 rushes for 62. Changing the play big time. Now under center is Sam Howell. And it's handoff left side for Robinson. Breaks a tackle, but K'Wan Williams brings him down. It's only a pickup of 2. On second down, Howell really likes to change the play. He thinks he's Peyton Manning. It's a handoff to Robinson again. Jukes out a defender. Gets the first down before being brought down by Justin Simmons and Kareem Jackson. 1st and 10 from the 31. Howell fakes the snap and then takes a real snap. Hands off Robinson again. They are just loving running the ball here in the second half. Somehow that is Josie Jewell's first tackle on the day. 2nd and 4 out of the shotgun. From the 37, it's another handoff, but it's Antonio Gibson this time, and he's brought down by Pat Surtain. This would be a much-needed stop for the Broncos defense. So on 3rd and 3, Howell will look to throw, and throws right side. It's to Logan Thomas, and he steps out of bounds. 4th down, Commanders, and they will punt it away. After a decent return by Riley Moss, the Broncos offense retakes the field. Looking to find some points, maybe, for once. Jerry Jeudy is by himself, but I just don't trust it. It is a blitz, actually, as Javonte gets back to the line of scrimmage in an extra yard. 2nd and 9 from the 36. Russ looks to throw, finds Jerry Jeudy across the middle, who holds on even through the big hit. 1st and 10 from the 45. It's a handoff. Javonte Williams, who breaks a tackle and gets near the first down yardage. Just short. It's going to be 2nd and inches. That brings us to the end of the third. Another close game for Denver, 13-10. 2nd and inches coming up from the 45. 1 quarter left to play. Handoff. Javonte Williams breaks this to the outside again. Just needed a half-second longer block from Jerry Jeudy, but it's enough for a first down. 1st and 10 from the 43. We'll go play action. And we'll look for Marvin Mims Jr. down the field. He makes a man miss, and he's brought down at the 12. A big gain for the rookie wideout. On 1st and 10 from the 12, Commanders are sending a blitz. Looking for Jeudy in the end zone, and he comes down with a touchdown, Broncos. On the run, Russell Wilson hits Jerry Jeudy. And that is another touchdown for Jerry Jeudy. That's his 2nd on the day. I want to say he might have like maybe 3 receptions, and 2 of them are touchdowns. This extra point attempt will put the Broncos up by 4. It is up, and it is good from Will Lutz. 17-13 Broncos. 1st and 10 for the Commanders, looking to answer back after the quick score from Denver. It's handoff. Brian Robinson gets a great block and makes... Ooh, actually, I thought he was spinning out Kareem Jackson, but Kareem Jackson able to make the wrap-up tackle. We have not been able to stop Brian Robinson in the second half. 10 minutes left to play. Howell to throw. Has all kinds of time. Looking down the field for Dotson, and he makes the grab. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jahan Dotson. And he makes it look easy. I think Moreau was on him, and he just beat him. Makes the grab, and then breaks the tackle, punches it into the end zone. A really good throw from Sam Howell as well. I mean, like right where it had to be for Jahan Dotson to make that catch. And just like that, the Commanders, oh my God, we ran into the kicker. I was going to say the Commanders are taking a 20-17 lead. I could have blocked that, I think. I was not paying attention. Damari Mathis. That penalty means basically nothing, as the Broncos will start from the 25 anyway, as the kick goes right through the back of the end zone. 1st and 10 for the Broncos, who just lost their lead immediately. It's a draw play for Javonte Williams. Good block downfield from Greg Dulcich. And that's another good gain. Pickup of 9. 2nd and 1 as Samaje Perine enters the game. And we'll go to him. And that's going to be enough for a first down. On 1st and 10, Russ takes the snap. It's play action. And it's a sack very quickly. Very little time to throw for Russell Wilson. Sets up a 2nd and long 16. And I almost feel like I have to pass, but I'm going to go for a run. Javonte Williams, we'll see what he can do. Jonathan Allen, who I think just had the sack, is in the backfield immediately. Another loss of 1. 3rd and 17 for the Broncos. Can Russ make some magic happen? Looking down the field for Jerry Jeudy. He makes the grab, and he's outrunning everyone. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Anything you can do, I can do better. Jerry Jeudy says to Jahan Dotson, getting a huge play of his own. Russell Wilson finally, with an accurate pass deep down the field, finds Jerry Jeudy, who had a linebacker matched up against him. This game has suddenly become a shootout here in the fourth quarter, nearly blocked by the Commanders as the Broncos take a 24-20 lead. This scoreline looks familiar. I forgot to mention that was also Jerry Jeudy's third touchdown grab of the day, so a huge day for Jerry Jeudy. 24-20 as the Commanders take over, and a throw right side for Logan Thomas, who stiff arms Moreau. First down from the 37, as it's going to be thrown well in front of Jahan Dotson. Incomplete for Sam Howell. Sets up second and long. 7 minutes left to play in the game. Denver with the lead. Howell to throw. Looking left side. That's Logan Thomas, as I think that's Moreau again, who is just getting burned time and time again. Yeah, Fabian Moreau is just getting dusted for some reason, and he's slower than Logan Thomas somehow. I don't know. I'm going to move Damari Mathis up because, like, it's getting ridiculous at this point. First and 10 after the substitution from the 38. Commanders looking to take the lead back, and it's a run for Brian Robinson. He's got a pickup of 5, and he's over the century mark for the day. On second and medium, 6:20 left. It is another handoff to Robinson and Singleton. Good open field tackle from the 30 under center. I can't help but think that this is a handoff to Robinson again. It's not. It's a fake. And Sam Howell throws, hits his tight end, but brought down quickly. That's Baron Browning. Loss of 3, and it's going to be 4th and 5. The Commanders. Will they go for it here? Commanders are, in fact, lined up to go for it, and I'm calling a timeout. We had, I think, Alex Singleton lined up against Terry McLaurin. Like, that was an awful look. And it's just the same. What happened to having Surtain be always lined up against him? I don't know. Sam Howell rolling to his right. He's going to take off to run, and he's got the first down. And Moreau can't make the tackle on Sam Howell. Fabian Moreau might be getting benched. First and 10 from the 15 after the Sam Howell run. Out of the shotgun with Robinson to his right. It's going to be a pass. Zach Allen in the backfield. Robinson makes the grab. It is brought down by Kareem Jackson. 2nd and 5. 4 minutes left to play from the 10. Can still get a first down before it is 1st and goal. Robinson on the carry. Stiff arms one. Josie Jewell brings him down. And Logan Thomas, for the second time this game, is leaving with an injury. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Commanders. Howell takes the snap and is going to throw, and wide open in the back of the end zone is Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. They're just picking apart our defense, and it is just another 6 points for this Commanders offense. 5 receptions for over 100 yards and 3 touchdowns on the day for Jerry Jeudy. We'll see if him and the Broncos offense can mount a possible game-winning drive here, as Javonte Williams is on the carry, and he is short of the century mark. 2nd and 5 from the 30. Russell look to throw. Has Jerry Jeudy open. Can't make anybody miss, but does have enough for a first down, a pickup of about 10. On 1st and 10 from the 40, Russ looks to throw again, looking for Philip Dorsett, and it's nearly intercepted. On 2nd down, we'll let Javonte Williams get a carry in, and it's only a pickup of 3, and he's injured on the play. So into the game comes Samaje Perine. 3rd and 7. Samaje Perine is in the game. Russ takes the snap, looks to throw. Looking down the field for Jerry Jeudy again, and he makes the catch. Jerry Jeudy has been a bailout artist in this game. A good throw under pressure. I mean, taking a big hit immediately after he lets that ball go, and it is in to Jerry Jeudy's open arms. Washington is challenging the ruling on the field of a catch. Oh no, that's a catch. Did you see the little toe taps he did? Oh, that's 1,000% a catch. That's like 3 or 4 steps. Javonte Williams with a shoulder strain will keep Perine. So the ruling on the field stands. Jerry Jeudy did come down with that. It was pretty obvious. 2.5 minutes left to play. Washington has to burn a timeout from the 27. It's a handoff to Perine, and Jerry Jeudy cannot hold his block for quite long enough. It's only a pickup of 2. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Denver well in field goal range already. At this point, how do you play this, right? You want to burn some clock in case you score a touchdown, but you also want to make sure you score that touchdown. Samaje Perine on the carry. He's got a block from Greg Dulcich. He's down the field inside the 10 to the 8. Samaje Perine gets great blocking and has a big gain. First and goal from the 8. Williams still not back. With 3 seconds left, we'll snap the ball. Perine jukes out one defender, but then is brought down at the 7. On second and goal, 1 minute left to play now. Russ takes the snap, and it's going to be a screen to Perine, but he ran into the defender. That was going to be a touchdown if he didn't run into Deron Payne. We're looking for Jerry Jeudy across the middle. And it's not open yet. Look for Cortland Sutton, and it's inaccurate for Russell Wilson. I didn't want to throw it cross-body for Jerry Jeudy. It's 4th and goal, and Denver's going to have to settle for that field goal. Will Lutz kick up good, and it's a tie game. But you can't help but think that maybe there's a little bit too much time on the clock for the Commanders. 45 seconds left to play. The good thing about this is that they probably won't be running the ball a lot, and we have not been able to stop that. 1st and 10 from the 25. They just need to get into field goal range. 40 seconds left, both of their timeouts. And Surtain able to knock that ball away. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25. Howell takes the snap, looks to throw. Looks to run maybe. And K'Wan Williams read it the whole way, brings him down. It's only a pickup of 4. Washington burns a timeout. There's 34 seconds left. At this point, the Denver defense just looking to force overtime. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Robinson. And he's got a huge gain to the right side, brought down by Justin Simmons. We just cannot do anything about the run. There's only 5 seconds left to play. They didn't use their timeout. This is the last play of the game. They barely got the snap off. It's to Jahan Dotson, or it's Curtis Samuel, rather. And, I mean, it's a huge gain, but it's worth nothing. I feel like the CPU really blundered that for the Commanders. Did not use the timeout. Wow. That is impressive. We head to overtime. Broncos have won the toss. We will receive. We are in overtime as Riley Moss is back to return. Bring this out from about the 1. Oh, there was only that last guy to beat, and that might have been a touchdown. Javonte Williams, notably, still injured. So it's going to be Samaje Perine for at least the start of overtime. 1st and 10 from the 26. As Perine, oh, he had so much room to work with, but gets chased down from behind. You know, we see time blunders in the NFL all the time, but that one felt really bad. Like in real life, you know, there's going to be blunders by coaches on time, but I don't know. That one was a bit much. Oh, my goodness, as Jonathan Allen is always in our backfield. It's 3rd and 8. Broncos need a 1st down here. Looking to throw. Across the middle, it's Cortland Sutton, and he's got the 1st down yardage, falling forward as well. 1st and 10 from the 38. It's a handoff. Perine gets a block. Doesn't get very far, though. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. 2nd and 8 from the 41. It's play action. And wide open is Cortland Sutton, and he makes the grab. It's a big 1st down for Denver. Basically already in field goal range. I would say we are at this point for Will Lutz. So on 1st and 10 from the 38, it's another handoff to Samaje Perine. Gets good blocking. One man to beat. Can't juke him out. But a huge gain for Samaje Perine. He's up to 62 yards on 11 rushes, by the way. 1st and 10 from the 24. We'll look to throw. And we'll just dump it off to Dulcich. There was pressure immediately. It's knocked out of Dulcich's hands. 2nd and 10. It's a handoff Perine. It's a big blitz, and it's going nowhere. 0 yards on the carry. So it is 3rd and 10. Russ looking to convert. And it's intercepted. Looking for Marvin Mims. Oh, this has potential to be a pick 6. This has serious potential to be a pick 6. I think it's going to be. The Commanders win the game on a Russell Wilson pick 6. Not a whole lot to say. They walk it off here in Denver. Jartavius Martin in coverage on Mims. And just a bad decision to throw there by me. I'll admit that. I thought Mims was going to break open. The Commanders win this game. It was really kind of a bloodbath there in the second half. 27 for Denver, 33 for Washington. Russ 2 picks on the day, and one of them obviously being a pick 6 that lost the game in overtime. That is insane. I also believe that Courtland Sutton had a chance for a tackle there and just completely whiffed on it, which was pretty impressive. Oh, that kind of hurts. 33-27, Commanders take the dub. Russ, honestly, despite the 2 picks, had a pretty good day. 18 for 28, 326, and 3 touchdowns. Obviously, the 2 picks hurts, but it is what it is. Sam Howell, 123.4 rating, 24-32, 312 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. Also had a great day. Rushing, Javonte Williams, who did not finish the game, was 20 attempts, 89 yards. Brian Robinson absolutely destroyed us today, even more so than Josh Jacobs did. 19 attempts, 129 yards. Samaje Perine was actually really good in relief of Javonte Williams there in the 4th quarter and in overtime. Jerry Jeudy, 7 receptions for 151 yards and 3 touchdowns. Like, have yourself a day. My goodness. John Dotson, 6 receptions, 134 and 2 touchdowns. It was really just kind of like who's getting more yards between these two, who's getting more touchdowns. Jerry Jeudy won that battle, but lost the game. So I'm sure Jahan Dotson is the one feeling better about the situation. Courtland Sutton, 6 receptions, 90 yards. Brian Robinson had 4 catches. Logan Thomas had 4 catches. Curtis Samuel had 4 catches and a touchdown. Defensively, Jonathan Allen had 6 tackles for loss. Like, I mean, X Factor D tackles are just in your backfield all the time in this game. K'Waun Williams had a tackle for loss. Alex Singleton had a tackle for loss. Let's take a look at sacks. Jonathan Allen had 1, Cameron Curl had 1, and Chase Young had 1. We didn't have any this week after sacking Jimmy G like 5 times the week before. Brutal loss there for Denver. Courtland Sutton has an upgrade. Honestly, he's pretty good all around. Like, he's just a solid player. I don't know what to give him, so we'll just keep him as a scheme fit to get him more XP. Pat Surtain has an upgrade. He is obviously just an incredible player. I mean, I guess we'll work on zone coverage. We'll go ahead and advance the week really quick before I end the episode, just to see kind of what's coming up for week number 3, which it looks like is against the Dolphins. We've got mock draft number 1 coming up. The 2-0 Dolphins will take on the 1-1 Denver Broncos. Of course, Pat Surtain against Tyreek Hill is a huge matchup there. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I am enjoying this franchise quite a bit with Denver, so I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. If you are, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot, and I will see you guys in the next episode.